Yeah, just type it in the Skype chat so I don't forget. Thank you. You're reading now.
Everyone's in bed, it's fine.
I know.
Like, I know Mum's in bed at least, and Jess probably is, so.
Yeah.
Georgia fell asleep ages ago. She fell asleep on the lounge watching me play Sims. It's cute. She was leaning on me watching me play it, and then she rolled over and fell asleep.
No. Oh, I just have Ruby ignoring me right now because I yelled at her. Ruby, I'm sorry. No, she's not even looking at me. Oh god.
It's like my kitty when we were getting rid of her fleas.
Yes.
After you left, she wouldn't even look at me. She sat as far away from me as she could too.
It's like, you traitor.
Sorry, I just don't want you to be itchy.
Exactly.
Is there a problem with that?
No, it's not as bad as one of the puppies at work. It was like infested with so much fleas. They dealt with it now, but it was like, you poor thing. Oh, anyway, hello, I am Tamachi Insanity.
I'm Noodle.
And this is part 24, I believe,
Possibly.
of Dramatical. I think it's 24. I might be wrong.
Really need to
Nope,
keep track.
it's 24.
Well, like how it's not one, but it is several balls.
Yes.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10. Best line ever.
To be fair, it doesn't hurt when they healed, but... Hi, Alba. You naive little boy. Shouldn't it hurt to have your tongue and dick full of holes? Overwhelmed, my breathing gradually becomes stronger because of noise and stimulation. Maybe he didn't ruin the moment.
No.
Maybe because it's been so long, but I feel super sensitive. That pose just reminds me of that book, that manga.
What manga?
The Waltz in the Clinic.
Yes. So
Naughty
cute.
Doctor. It did have a cute ending though.
I know. I love it.
7 Days is still my favourite.
Mine's
I'm just never going to own it unless I get rich.
Mine's 7 days and then that one.
I reckon I like Love Stage. It's my second favourite.
I am Love Stage. Love Stage is
There's a
the
few.
favourite. Yeah, there is.
Where did he whisper something about piercings?
Said if would you want one too?
Oh.
I think Noiz said it.
I don't think Amber would have said that.
No.
While stroking my shaft, let it become quite stiff. Noiz whispers low in my ear.
Hey, he has the same piercing as you there.
Yeah, he's got a few of the same ones. The only difference is I don't have stretches.
Yeah.
But that ear is basically both of my ears put together, except I don't have one at the very top.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if the one in his ear is different or just the back of the other one.
Dun dun dun.
Just hearing him makes my heart jump a little.
Hee hee hee.
開けない痛そうだしそもそも開けようとか考えたことねえし
Well, they're not as permanent as tattoos, so if you want to back out later, you can.
I don't know, do you reckon Albert would suit a piercing?
No.
No, neither.
開けてやろうか
That'd be very awkward.
That would be so. So you're bleeding. Gonna have to bandage you up.
Yep.
別に
Noiz suddenly averts his gaze. Oh well, each person has their own preferences. I don't really feel the need to press them at it, and while I'm a bit surprised, it's not like I mind.
I can
I
eat
see.
my lollipop now.
Are you sure?
No.
Just wait. That said, the heat cools down, and many questions I hadn't thought about until now suddenly poke at me. Like, even though I just went with the flow of the situation, when I really think about it, I did something unbelievable. Like, it was a bad joke or a nasty game. But when I had Noiz in my mouth, he was honest though. I think that part of him is a little bit cute after all.
風呂入ってくれ
We're gonna watch him like we watched Noiz. Kajaki.
Probably. Noiz gets up, lightly adjusts his clothes, and gets off the bed.
なんと
I was about to say, is Alba not allowed to take a shower?
一緒に入る
Yes.
I was waiting for that. Go on.
冗談
Oh,
Aw.
butthead.
Saying that with an indifferent expression as usual, Noiz leaves the room. I didn't really do anything bad, so why do I feel guilty about it?
I'm gonna have my lollipop now.
I adjust my clothes, leave the room, and head to the bar counter.
I can't open it.
After I rinse my mouth at the sink, I plop down onto the sofa. I can hear the sound of the shower downstairs. How did this happen again? Let's see. Noiz said something about him. No, he didn't even say something about him being old. Albert was the one going on about being old.
Yeah.
I'm sure he misunderstood something and kissed me. Then he said something that made no sense, like I was after him or something. Does he really see me that way? Though I have absolutely no memory of thinking like that. Is he extremely self-conscious? He might be worried about scrap.
Maybe.
I mean, I would be.
Mm.
It kind of feels like he didn't mean it that way. Oh, I scraped my tooth with my lip thing. That felt weird. I don't understand it all. We don't have time to do crap like this in the first place. This is nuts. Well, I sit there lost in thought. Noiz comes back up to the second floor. Okay, so we didn't peek at him.
Oh.
風呂
Then again, we didn't really argue with him.
No, we didn't.
Shower.
ああサンキュ
Not even the showers. Just shower.
Yep.
I get up from the couch and pass by Noiz. A faint scent of soap comes from Noiz's still wet hair. It makes my heart beat a little faster.
Oh my god, yes.
I'd better cool my head down. So I was going to take a cold shower.
Hee hee hee.
I hurry down from the stairs and head for the bathroom. After taking a shower, a sudden drowsiness came over me and I collapsed onto the bed in my room. When I woke up, it was already midnight. I was lying face down when something started jumping on my back, waking me up.
It's Noiz, I'm gonna lose it, but it's probably this stupid little...
青葉起きろ
Red.
It's red.
Stupid little what?
Little bunny.
Oh,
But no, it's Ren being like, give
Alba.
attention.
Or maybe Noiz ran away. But then how did Ren wake up?
Noise.
スリープ
True.
モードだったんじゃ
前に話し相手が欲しいと言って起動させただろう。それより起きろ。
どうした？クララちゃんでも来たか？
冗談を言
That's
ってる
Yoshi's
場合じゃない。
isn't it?
複数の人間がこの建物の周りを取り囲んでいる。
Wait, what?
I bet Noiz is fighting with them.
Probably. Or it's
My
the people that
sleepiness,
we ran away from.
or is it? My sleepiness instantly disappears and I get out of bed. Breathing quietly, I focus all my effort into listening. Something must be going on outside the window.
なんで？
詳細は不明だ。
プラチナジェイルに知り合いなんていねえし、とりあえずここは逃げといた方が良さそうだな。
I get dressed, run in my bag, in the room. I head to Noiz's room.
ノイズ。
Not there. Nope.
Oh, he is. Noiz had already finished preparing and stood in the middle of the room.
よくわかんねえけど、なんかヤバそうだから逃げるぞ。あ。
Despite his answer, Noiz doesn't move.
He did something.
Yep.
早くしろよ。どうした？つか、あんた一人で逃げりゃいいだろ。
He just wants to fight.
Mm-hmm.
は？俺は俺で逃げるし、わざわざ呼びに来るとか意味ないよな。
Does he really have to act like this now?
It was that one.
Yes. I try to think of a tactful way to get this done, but there just isn't enough time.
いいから一緒に逃げるんだよ。早くしろ。
I stomp into the room and pull Noiz by the arm. You're coming with me.
話せよ。
No. Oh look, Ruby's facing me now. She's not ignoring me.
うるせえ。
She heard the sounds
口
you
より足動かせ、走れ。
What?
with the lollipop.
What'd you say?
Well, she heard the lollipop.
Or that?
With
She
your
heard
feet
the
instead of your
lollipop.
mouth. Drag Noiz out of the room and move to go down the stairs. But
おい。 いるんだ。
well done.
出てこい。
They are the people.
Yeah. Breaking down the door with a devastating crash, several men enter into glitter, yelling loudly. Are these the same guys Noiz was fighting yesterday?
案の定通過。予想通り通過。誰？あいつら。お前が昨日ぶっ飛ばした奴らだよ。
Outer space.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe Noiz has memory problems.
Maybe.
しつこいな。そう言っただろ。
I peek at the intruders, trying to hide my presence.
降りないのか。降りたら速攻で捕まるだろ。その前に少し数減らしとこうかと。あ？
Well, you've got alcohol up there.
お前も協力しろ。そんじゃ行くぞ。
The two of us dashed down the stairs. I was half expecting them to jump down the stairs.
So was I.
When there were only 10 steps left, I grasped the handrail and kicked my body forward. I hit the man's face at the base of the stairs with my knee. The man falls on his back. The girl behind him is crushed onto him. When they're down, To stand up, Noiz bashes him with his knuckles.
めんどくせえな。さっさと行こうぜ。
I thought you didn't want to run.
Exactly.
原因作ったのお前だろ。
Anyway, we have to get outside. Making our escape, we rush at them together.
あれや。
Oh, he's got the silver things on his other hand.
Ah.
We fail to slip out the threatening sirens and footsteps approaching us.
おい貴様ら、何やってる。なあもう、くそ。ノイズ行くぞ。待てこれ。
Successfully dodging the guys who persistently throw themselves at us, we go out through the front door. We escape into a back alley, an area small and dark compared to the dazzling main street. I can't tell if it's the police or the Yakuza, but someone's following us. We make countless left turns and eventually we don't hear the footsteps anymore. Did we shake them off? We stop running and look over our shoulders.
Wait, are you kidding? Oh my god.
Oh my god! Someone jumps out in front of us. When I see his face, I can only stand there, shocked still.
悪島。貴様ら、指名手配だ。なんでここに。
Go back to harassing the other people at all.
Exactly.
He's so persistent, but he seems a little off. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's always been a crazy old coot, but now his smile is uncannily wide and his eyes aren't focused. I thought he looked weird.
Run.
Please.
Ah, run.
Jesus! Akishima opens up his arms wide to the sky, pointing something at us. What is that? It looks like a giant modded megaphone. Suddenly, Noiz pushes me down.
Set
Oh,
fire to
no.
bed. No!
何せ。うわ
Akishima's megaphone is charging with bolts of electricity, and a blaze had just missed my head. What was that just now? When I try to get up, I turn my head around. I see the bolt had completely blasted the wall.
さすがにあれはまずいな。
Oh, thank God he dodged it too.
God. Don't do that again. Noiz and I get up from the ground, eyes centered on Akishima.
厄介だ。始末しねえと。できんのか。変な武器持ってるし。
Tag
やるしか
team.
ねえだろ。
Yes.
死ねえ。うわ、また。
More bombs launch at us. We dodge each one.
逃がすかー。マジかよ。
One of Akishima's bolts almost hit me, but it misses and disappears into the wall, making a bright flash and a large booming noise. Akishima stops attacking for a second.
He's changed his glove.
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about before.
Oh.
And in that moment, Noiz dashes towards him. No. What are you doing? Stop. Noiz avoids the bolt by an inch, runs up to Akishima, and slams his knuckles into his chest.
やめろおいノイズ
Noiz successfully lands a hit. His merciless frightens me a little bit. Akishima's attacks are bad, but he's overdoing it. He'll die like that. Akishima, battered and beaten, slides down. No way. Oh, I thought that was a noise.
So did I.
Akishima suddenly raises his bloodied face and smiles with his big mouth. He grabs Noiz's neck with one hand and pointed his giant megaphone to his stomach with the other. No!
No.
ノイズ今度こそ死ね
Kick him or something! And at that moment, before any thoughts can enter my mind, I begin to run. Every sound outside my body fades away, and the only thing I can hear is my own heartbeat and certain ringing in my ears. The power. Akishima approaches before my very eyes. The power. The power. I jump at Akishima and press my hand against his forehead. I stared at his unfocused eyes.
沈め
Shit. My brain feels like it's being sliced apart. It hurt to breathe after sprinting at full speed. But
おい
Yay!
that was scary.
It was.
I knew he wasn't all that. I knew he wouldn't die, but
It was still scary.
yeah. Noiz looks at my face. Across from me, Akishima was lying down. Noiz. He somehow made it in time.
よかった
The relief rises from the bottom of my heart. But Noiz was glaring at me with dangerous eyes.
You just scrap. If he says he's heard that voice before.
声この間俺を任した時と同じだやっぱ本当はできるんだ
He has.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't read
In
it before.
rhyme.
That's right. That's fine then.
何が覚えてないだすっとぼけやがって本当はできるんだろ前もあの力を使ってライムやってたんだろ
Exactly.
だったらやれよもう一回今すぐやれ
No.
早く
Noiz pushed down on my shoulders with nowhere to fight back. I pinned to the ground. Noiz's silently furious eyes pierce me.
無理っつってんだろ。
I elected usage now, and I really don't want to use it again.
やれよ。無理だって。できねえんだよ。
Noiz's hands pushes my shoulders harder into the floor. The pain of having both my bones and muscles pushed into the ground twists my expression. Why? Do I have to look into those eyes of his, even though I just saved him? It's not that I wouldn't do it again, but why do I have to be pushed down and give in to his demands? The bitterness burned into my throat as I opened my mouth.
お前こそな、なんでそこまで俺に執着するんだよ。たかがライムだろうが、ライムに負けたくらいで意味わかんねえんだよ。
At that moment, Mrs. eyes go cold.
だったら助けようとするなよ。
No.
あんたは俺を助けて自己満足に浸ってるのかもしんねえけど、もしさっきので俺が死んでたとしても自業自得だ。
Ugh, he's a pain in the butt.
俺なんだから、あんたが介入する必要はねえ。なのになんでわざわざ助けた。文句言うくらいなら最初からほっとけよ。
Noiz just doesn't understand people.
あんたの方が意味わかんねえんだけど。俺が何を望んでるのかもう十分に知ってるだろ。なのに助けるとかよくわかんねえことばっかして、そっちこそ何なんだよ。まああんたにしてみれば俺がいた方が何かと便利だろうし、それがただ単にやり目的なのかは知らないけど、どっちでもいいけどさ、怪我の処置とかはいらねえから。
A dry laugh spills out of my mouth when I hear Noiz say that. So he thought I just had him around for convenience sake. So that's how it is. But he thinks I'm that kind of guy. Does he think that I was trying to get something out of him by kissing him? I can't even feel that shocked anymore.
お前さ、俺のことそういう風に見てたのか。他になんかあるのか。あるよ。いくらでもある。心配で気になってるからいろいろ構うってのもあるだろう。ねえ。
Noiz denies it right away.
人に対して何かするとき、大概は見返りを求めてる。むしろそのために人に構う。自分がいい思いするためだ。それ以外違う。
It's a weird way of thinking, and one that's too sad at that.
お前がいると心強いとかそういう風に思うことはあるけど、お前がいるから便利とかそういうのはねえよ。やり目的なんて絶対ないし、つかこの状況でそんなんいちいち考えてる余裕があると思うか。心強いってのは便利をうまく言い換えただけだろ。だから違う、そうじゃなくて、お前さ、なんか見てて危なっかしいんだよ。ほっとけないっつうか、それだけだよ。悪いけど俺あんたより強いから。
Then why did you get your butt kicked?
Exactly.
知ってるよ。そういうことじゃねえの。強いとか強くないとかじゃなくて。
And nobody used my words too well. I just grasped Noiz's hand on my shoulder. He immediately tries to pull away, but I won't let go.
相手が誰であろうと怪我したら手当てする。俺にとって便利じゃない人間だったとしてもだ。そこに理由なんてない。そういうもんなんだよ。理由なんてないのに 俺の怪我が早く治るようにしてどうするんだ。だから何度言わせんだ。関係ねえんだよそんなの。意味わかんねえ。マジで理解できねえ。変な生き物だな。
He's a vampire.
Which
俺
one?
からすりゃお前の方がよ
Noiz.
っぽど変だよ。
Yes. When I let go of my clasped hand, Noiz stands up with a sour look on his face. It looks like his anger has subsided for now.
Oh yeah, grump.
Exhausted, my headache came on harder than it did before.
言っとくけど話は何も終わってねえからな。俺はあんたから離れる気はない。ああ。
While getting up, I held eye contact with Noiz and nodded my head. Either way, Noiz helped me save Granny. So I have to fulfill his request in exchange. And now I can honestly say that I won't run away from it. Since it's an undeniable reality that I've done wrong before. I don't know when it'll happen, but it will, someday.
ところでこいつどうする。
Drop him over the
Noiz
side.
So nice. Noiz steps on the collapsed Akashima's back and rolls him face up. I can see his face, his mouth wide open. Akashima's current state is the same as Mizuki's. I'm guessing he was being manipulated by someone. I stopped Akashima by using my power. I was using my voice, but I didn't actually feel like it was mine. And those words too. Sink. Those words seemed to come out naturally, but they felt rather unfamiliar to me. I really don't want to use that power after all. I feel like I'm slowly losing myself.
こいつ起きそうにないな。ほっとくか。
Yes.
おい。あ、うん。
Startled, I nod to Noiz. Noiz looks at me with a dubious expression.
なんだよ。いや、別に。
My coil rings. It's a message.
Oh my god. Hey, there's no please save me.
またスパムか。
It has been completely opened.
ちょっと貸せ。
Give it. Yes, give it to him.
え、おい。
Didn't he get one like that from someone when he was with Kojaku?
I'm not sure.
Noiz grabs my coil, connects it to his own, and starts analysing the message without permission.
Yes, he did. With Kajaku and they were confused.
やっぱ特定できねえな。つか、特定の場所から発信されてない。どういうことだ。ネットワーク上に腐るほど漂ってる古いクズデータを挟んで偽造して送ってきてる。ただ、ここはプラチナジェイルだ。外部からのアクセスはやっぱり考えにくい。となると、どういう意図かは知らねえけど。プラチナジェイルにいる誰かからのコンタクトって考えるべきだよな。ああ。でも、このメールが罠だとしたら、どういう意味なんだ。そのまんまじゃねえの。タワーのドアが開いてるとか。だとしたら完全に罠だよな。東への。だろうな。どうする。まあ今だって八方塞がりの罠だらけみたいな状況なわけだし、
タワー行くか。
そうだな。
まあなしじゃないと思うぜ。
ああ、行こう。
I don't know whether this is really the right path or not, but for us, who are really in the hands of the enemy, there's no time to think or choose a different path. In that case, we can only move forward. We run for the looming tower, being cautious as not to run into the police or Yakuza. Circling around the tower, we head for the back door. 2 guards stand there. First off, we'll need to assess the situation. Or at least I plan to, but Noiz jumps out before I can do anything. Well, it worked.
His plan worked.
Noiz give the guards face a good wailing one after another, and they're on the floor in no time.
早く来い。
お前な。
That was way too risky. The full force of my earlier anxiety finally swells up as I stand in front of the back door. Noiz silently holds up his coil to the authentication monitor. An error will appear if it isn't authorized. But the light on the door changes from red to blue, and the doors slide outwards, ready for us to enter.
開いた。なんで。
さっきのメールに書いてあっただろ。ドアは全部開いてるって。
Hee hee
それじゃ
hee.
やっぱり。
罠だろうな。
A chilling chill emerges in me, and I shiver. But we have no choice.
行こう。
We exchange looks and enter into the tower. I don't like this tower.
No, I don't like it either.
The inside of the tower was made of such a pure white material that it was almost dazzling. The floor and walls were polished like a mirror and coldly reflected our figures. I've heard that there's an area open to the general public in the tower. I don't see any visitors, probably because we came through the back entrance.
おい。
We carefully proceed down the hallway and eventually see a guard walking on the other side. We slip into a side hallway and hold our breath. After waiting until the guard passed, we calmly re-enter the hallway and survey our surroundings again. The guard had come from the direction of an elevator at the end of the hall.
あれを使う。
わかった。
Just to be safe, we make sure the guard is far away from us before quickly running to the elevator. We step inside the ready elevator, and Noiz pushes a button to send us to the top floor. With a small shake, the elevator begins to move. Feeling slightly relieved, I sigh, but I can't completely relax just yet. I turn my eyes to the sound of a coil and see Noiz looking at a map. This guy, I wonder if he has a plan or something.
Probably.
The elevator gradually decreases speed and stops without a sound. What was beyond the door had an entirely different atmosphere compared to the first floor. This floor is wide as well, but it's much longer and much more plain.
ここでちょっとやることがある。
Noiz closes his map and walks down the hallway. He watches his feet while he walks, as if he's looking for something, and stops.
ここだ。
Noiz points at it Noiz points it out with his chin. He leans over the network panel opening in the wall. Then he pulls a cord out of his coil and plugs it in.
何する気だ？
このフロアのネットワークに工作する。
工作？
ここから先は一般人の立ち入りが禁止されたフロアだ。警備も厳しくなる。だからここで偽の信号をかましてフロア全体を麻痺させる。俺らがいくら暴れても外からはこのフロアが何の問題もないように見せかける。一時的なもんだから時間稼ぎにしかならねえけど、やらないよりはやっといた方がいい。
Noiz pulls out his coils, monitor display and keyboard, working away. I watch his words spill onto the screen as he keeps tapping away on the keyboard. His speed is near godly, but it still looks like it's going to take some time. It takes some courage to stay where the enemy is for such a long period of time. I stood there fidgety, waiting for Noiz to finish.
まだか？
あと少し。
Noiz answers without stopping his hands. A small figure appeared in the hallway while I kept on alert. It's too small to be human. That's a dog?
It has red eyes.
Oh god.
Want to end the episode here?
Sure.
Oh, I can move my screen back now.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.